Now let's get another look at those afternoon temperatures approaching dangerous levels. I'm just not happy about it, Andy.
Not at all. No, none of us are. We'd like to see some cool weather settling back in here, but it's still several months away for us. Look at the dust that's been settling across central Texas. It's really prominent on our Skylab weather camera here in downtown Waco, looking out towards Scott and White. You can see how the visibility has been reduced considerably. DopplerNet radar satellite together is just a total blank. We have no cloud cover, so obviously we have no rain to talk about either. The morning low was 77 degrees, a little warmer than normal. The afternoon high, 106 this afternoon. That's 10 degrees above the normal high temperature. On average, we're running temps about 6-7 degrees warmer than normal. 106 ties the record for this date, set 1925. It's the hottest reading we've had all year long, and it looks like hotter weather is still in store for us as we head into the weekend. Burn bans remain in effect. No changes. The Brazos Valley's had more rain this year. They're in pretty good shape, but the rest of us are scorched. We're just extremely dry. Don't do any outdoor burning, and particularly west of I-35. The fire danger is elevated there because of very dry conditions and rather gusty winds as well coming in out of the southwest. Just dries things out even more. 104 degrees still in Waco. This is at 6 p.m. The current temperature 101 in Marlin, 101 in Mahia and in Fairfield, 98 right now in Centerville. Corsicana coming in at 101, 103 in Goldthwaite and Hamilton, 101 in Lampasas and Burnet, 106 right now in Llano. At the airport, it's 104 degrees. The atmosphere is so dry, it actually feels like about 101 degrees. That is the heat index. Works in reverse when it's really dry. Clear skies tonight, hazy conditions, temps by morning down in the mid-70s. Call it 75 degrees where you are. We'll warm back up to around 95 by lunchtime and shooting for a high temperature again above the triple-digit mark. So heat advisory in effect for much of central Texas. The rest of us, if we're not under heat advisory, under excessive heat warning. So slow down in your outdoor activities and stay hydrated. Here's Channel 6 7-day forecast where your weekend is always in view. 75 for a low tonight, 104 degrees tomorrow. Anticipate a high of at least 105 on Thursday, 106 on Friday. That's not a typo. We could be close to 110 degrees as we start the next work week. So remember all the things we talk about to beat the heat. And of course, keep your pets in mind as well. Be sure they've got shade. Be sure they got fresh water as well.
I don't even want to go outside.
Oh, yeah. When you think about how hot the pavement is on their feet, you just don't even want to take them out for it.
Andy, I want to put this into perspective. Nolan Ryan's fastball was clocked at home plate at 100.